They say you are what you eat, so I don't eat chicken feet. But I love me some of Grandma's pickled beets. Well, cut it up, put it in the pan, throw it over your shoulder and see where it lands right here in Farmer's Kitchen. Maters, taters, beans and corn, the cows in the barn and the sheep's been shorn, kids in the barnyard chasing Grandpa's chicken. Spices, slices, cuts and dices, gonna slash your grocery prices right here in Farmer's Kitchen. Help you grow your garden good with recipes to suit your mood. Try some grub you've never tried before. Smash it with a wooden mallet, gonna educate your palate. Right here in Farmer's Kitchen, in Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. We're gonna cook something good now.
Funding for Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen is brought to you by L81 Bottling Company. Taste, love, and share the tradition. Harvest Energy Solutions. Harvest cabins when you absolutely have to get away. Kentucky Sheep and Goat Development Office. Try something different tonight. Salt Rocks, the flavor of life. Good Foods Co-op, Marksbury Farm Market, Weisenberger Mills, Your Village Shop.
Take 55. Hello and welcome to Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. What are we doing today, girls? Take 75. Take 86. What are we doing today, girls?
We're introducing you to our new baby chicks.
Introducing me to our new baby chicks?
No, introducing
our baby
Kentucky
chicks
world.
To their Kentucky world. This is their Kentucky
No,
world.
they were in Kentucky for the whole world, Natalie.
Yeah, Natalie, whatever. All right, what were
Are your eyes purple?
Hey, psst.
Okay.
We're doing TV stuff here. Watch this. Now, we went and we got baby chicks. Now,
Okay, that's the whole point. Are we going to get the baby
We're
chicks?
going to get the baby chicks, yes.
Okay.
But why did we get the baby chicks?
So they can grow up and be eggs so we can eat food and have
So they can grow up and be eggs or grow up and have eggs?
Have eggs.
They already were eggs. The whole point is to get the chickens to lay eggs. Now, here's the deal. I got a buddy of mine. I lost the use of my right arm. He lost his whole left hand in a car accident. So between us, we have two good hands. So we're going to make a chicken coop. Now, here's a picture of it. He's working on it right now. And it's kind of an A-frame. It's something that I can lift up and move.
It's right there.
No, this is a different one.
Oh.
It's a whole different one. You're not seeing what I'm talking about right now because it's a picture. You like my hair? Does my hair look good?
It looks horrible.
Oh, we can't have that. But anyhow, we're getting ready to get the
It still
chicks.
looks
Do you have any idea what kind of chickens we got today?
Not really.
You ever heard of Australops?
Nope.
We got bannies. And we got barred chickens, which are real pretty black and white.
Yeah, what are barred chickens?
They're kind of a barred rock type chicken. But anyhow, let's go get the chicks. You all stand right here. I'm going to bring the boxes over. You let them out in their new home. Now, let's talk about our setup here, though. Real simply, we've got a water that we've used for X batches of chicks. I don't know how many times we use this thing. And their little feeder. We've got a heating lamp here. Now, I tell you what, if it's going to be cold, now this is going to be in the garage. Obviously, we're not going to have this in the house. But sometimes I'll have two heating lamps if it's going to be really cold because one of them goes out. They really need that heat. They'll freeze to death because they're just babies. So normally, they would be under their mother's wing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have their mother with them. So that's kind of acting like the warmth that their mother would normally get them when they crawl up under their wings. All right, what are we going to do today? We're going to bring the chicks out. We're going to go up. We're going to build a fire. We're going to cook around the fire. What do you want tonight? I can fix you fancy, anything you want.
No, let's have brats.
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 This is Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. We cook stuff.
But we can have brats.
I could cook you a big fancy like a pheasant roast or a.
But I want traditional brats, just brats.
Not just brats, but traditional brats. What would you like to have?
Brats.
Are you kidding me? We got the Dutch oven set up. We can make anything.
Let's have brats. Let's have
Brats.
a night out, like on the fire.
So nothing fancy.
No.
Well, you want what else?
You can cook them around the fire.
We can cook around fire. What else do you want?
I don't know.
Macaroni cheese. type stuff?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Dessert?
S'mores.
Now I've got a twist on the s'mores thing. You know how to do a Dutch oven? You've seen me put the coals on top? I've got a Dutch oven s'mores recipe with brownies on the bottom, Reese cups, and marshmallows. Do you want, since it's Easter weekend, do you want to color some eggs?
Yes.
And I'll bet you $1. Carolyn's been up at the harvest cabin, and I bet she has turned it into Easterland up there. You think? We'll have to go check. The Kalakarinuses, which are your great-grandparents, they used to play a game with Easter eggs because they're Greek. Maybe we'll take a couple Easter eggs and play that game and see who's the grand champion of the world, which I would probably say would be me.
I think it'd be me.
Y'all want to visit with Magpie and Moses as well? They've kind of grown up since you've seen them last.
Yeah.
All right, y'all stay here. I'll be right back. All right, girls, open the boxes up. Reach in there and get them. Let them out.
I don't want to hurt them.
You won't hurt them. There's one. Send them right over there in the light.
Okay.
Go ahead. They cannot hurt you. They have no body part that can hurt you. Oh my gosh.
They have no body part that can hurt you. Aw, so cute. They're stepping on each other.
Now, some people may say you shouldn't put the bannies in with the big ones. I think we're going to be just
that one's
fine.
stepping on the baby.
We've always put our bannies in with the other ones, and they seem to hold their own pretty well. What do you think, girls?
They're so cute. They're cute.
You would think it's like a bother to take care of them, but really, as long as you keep this stuff fresh, as long as they have water, and as long as they have food, guess what?
What?
They will do just fine. You got to keep warm. Now, we'll go to Tractor Supply, show you the basic setup, and you're not going to believe how big Moses has got. Let's take a look of how Moses looked the last time you were here, and then let's go see Moses, and now you're going to see a whole different Moses. We got all kinds of Easter stuff, too. We got eggs to boil. So we got a big day. We got the chicks settled in. Let's go to Tractor Supply, and let's go see Moses. Going to Tractor Supply and I want to buy me some chickens. Now, you wouldn't believe how easy it is to start chickens. Everything you need. You get these at Tractor Supply, any local place where you get chickens. You know what? The supplies are very, very easy to get. You get a bag of feed, a bag of starter feed, a cup of waters, a light to keep them warm, a little stuff to put in the bottom. You're good to go. And I'm gonna have me some chickens. We're with Andy Vance with the baby chickens. Now, everybody likes to go to Tractor Supply in the spring and see all the baby chickens and everything. Most people look at them and walk away. Well, here's what we're going to do today. I had a real problem with raccoons last year, so I'm down on my chickens. So I'm going to start over again this year.
We've got our pullets, we've got the red sex links, they're kind of a production egg layer. And then we've got the bannies, which is more of like a just type of look at type of chicken.
They're entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment chicken.
Well, you know, the setup you see here is so simple.
Yeah.
All this is a little galvanized tub here.
Yeah.
It's got a feeder. It's got a waterer. You leave that on. They can kind of self-regulate temperature-wise. If they get too warm, they'll move out. If they get too cold, they'll move back.
Yeah.
Now, how long does it take these chickens to get to where they're ready to get out there and
start
lay
laying
eggs?
Probably on these chickens, the red sex links, it usually takes them 4.5, 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because they're bred that way. They start laying them faster.
Right. Well, today I'm going with these guys. I've had good luck with them. And sadly, so have the raccoons.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pick up several of these today. I'm going to get one of your feeders. I'm going to get one of your waters. I'm going to get one of your lamps. I'm going to get some shaving. And that's just how easy it is.
Yeah.
So just like that, we're going to load up, get us a cart. And I thank you so much for helping us out with the chickens.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Products that we got, it's so simple. You just need a light to keep them warm, a feeder, a waterer, clean your water out when the water gets dirty, make sure it's filled up. Check on them every day. They don't need a whole lot. They're pretty self-sufficient. When they get big enough, put them outside, build your coop, we'll track the growth of these little fellas as they grow up and produce eggs, brown eggs. Yum. We're going to take some eggs and color them real quick, and then we're going to take them outside and we're going to play the game. I can't remember what it's called. We'll ask Grandma. But you try to break each other's egg. Whoever keeps the strongest egg wins. It's an old Greek thing. All right, who wants to start this thing? Remember, you kind of lay it on the egg and then dip it in. All right, you want to very carefully put that in the green one. Put it in this very carefully. Yeah, lay it down. Yeah. All right, let's let that one color. Now we got a little kit where you just put a little tab in there and a little water and a little vinegar. Roll them around. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Are you about ready for Egg Wars?
I'm ready.
Now let's go find Grandma Nikki and find out the rules. Let's take these outside, let them dry, and she'll tell us the rules, and then we'll see who gets. What should be the first prize?
$1.
$1?
No,
Yeah.
let's not do much.
How about $5?
Yes.
Yeah.
$5.
What about if I win? Do I have no incentive for winning?
If you win, you get an extra s'more.
Yeah.
I get an extra s'more. I'll take an extra s'more.
Okay.
Give me 5.
We don't have any.
Too slow. Give me 5. Too slow. Give me 5. Oh!
Can I give you?
Got me.
Okay, I went. Oh.
No, that was too slow. All right, let's take our eggs out. Let's take our eggs out. All right, let's go. I got to tell you, I think my one egg is the most beautiful.
It is
But
pretty.
It's cracked.
It's cracked, so it's not efficient for fighting.
If you just cracked it, would be easier.
If I cracked, it'd be easier. But you know, the whole goal is here is not to get your egg cracked. So Grandma, even though I made a beautiful egg,
Pretty.
Grandma will take care of this with the deviled egg thing in a little while. But Grandma, if you will, tell us your earliest memory of playing this game.
We always, first of all, these eggs are beautiful. You guys did a really good
wonderful,
job.
wonderful.
Yes,
We did do a beautiful job.
you did. It's a Greek tradition, but usually the Greeks do all red eggs.
Right.
But my grandmother used to do colors because the kids like colors.
Yeah.
So we have a contest, and we're going to set it up, and you compete against each other, and the last one with a good end of their egg left is the winner.
So, first of all, everybody picks their egg,
Right.
right?
You pick the one you think, and there's traditions and there's superstitions on your egg.
Your brother is just,
Right.
he's all technical on it. He picks a certain egg and
he puts it in the fridge or the freezer, he hides it.
he never wins.
Right, he never wins, and he'd always take his egg early, which is not fair either, and hide it all day, so he'd get disqualified. You have to leave all the eggs in the basket, and when it's time for the contest, you pick your egg.
Now, usually it's like 30 people, so
Oh, yeah.
you have brackets and teams
Right.
and all that, but it's just us 4. How would this game start?
Well, we would pick names out of a hat, put our names in a hat, and we already picked names, and the girls are going to play each other, Taryn and Natalie, and then you and I get to play.
Okay, so how do you play? You pick one end and you...
Yeah.
So somebody has to hold still and somebody's the hitter.
Right.
All right.
And I always think that the smaller end of the eggs usually your
Is the stouter end.
tougher one, but it's up to you.
First hitting today is Taryn against Nanny Quokka.
Go
She's
ahead.
holding it still and you're hitting.
I don't want to.
No, you have to.
Then you hold it, Nanny will hit yours. Go like this and hold it.
Who's
Uh-oh,
broke?
Nanny broke.
No,
All right,
so
she has
your
one more.
end's out.
She has one more good side to play. Oh,
So,
come on,
so
Nanny.
she hits again?
Yeah, she hits again. Ooh,
Oh, she
Taryn's
broke her
broke.
end.
So now flip yours over. Whoever's left, you both got a bad end. You both got.
Right there?
Yeah,
Hit
let's see who
her.
wins.
Who broke?
Nobody. Wait.
I heard a crack.
She did. Wait.
You sure? Hit again.
Yeah, I did, right there. I see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Crack. All right, so Nanny's the winner. You got one good side left. That's it. Okay, hold your egg.
Hold it. What side do I Good job. You did
Good job. All right, Papa,
Good
you
job.
ready?
Next up is Grandma and Papa.
Who's hitting?
Go ahead.
Grandma.
Hey.
I got a good egg.
I'm out.
You're out. All right, so now it's me and Natalie. Now I got two. I got the advantage. I got two. This one looked good. Whoever did this one, I could just tell it had a good look.
I made it beautiful for you.
You made it.
Now, Grandma against Nanny Cocoa Puff.
You.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You hit me.
Okay.
God.
Oh! Is that a real egg?
That's not a
You know what? This is a good egg. I could tell. I don't know. Somebody did something special to it.
It's a beautiful egg. I think I put some extra color on there
Did
for
you?
you.
So what do I win?
$5?
Extra smart.
She gets extra s'more.
Adults get extra smart. Kids get $5.
Really?
Okay,
We're
so
all winners.
I want the
you already, she already got $5 for eating
We're all
huge
winners.
sandwich egg.
Okay.
No,
All
we're
right.
not.
Now, you know what's important? We're talking about s'mores, sweet stuff. How about natural sweet stuff? How about honey?
Ooh.
You know what? Beehive down there. It was a rough winter. I know guys that lost a bunch of hives this year due to it being cold and stuff. Let's go check on our beehive and see what kind of shape it's in. Then we'll come back and make some deviled eggs, Grandma. How
Oh,
about
yummy.
that? Jay will be here in a minute. Jay, the bee dude, is back. It's been kind of a brutal winter.
Yeah.
Late.
Late. The snow, right before the snow is what really hurt.
Right up before that last snow we had, everybody seemed to be doing fine. Now they're gone. And you lost 16 out of how many?
Out of 24.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
This hive, like we say, so far so good, they're packing pollen in. I mean, everybody knows by the time this airs, we're usually a week behind.
Yes.
And if somebody's watching this much after the fact, after it goes on YouTube or whatever, we're going to let them know that it's still late March. But we're going to have some cool weather even up into next week.
Yeah, they're calling for this weekend supposed to be cool. I've got some extra patties, your spring patties. It's got extra pollen in it.
Patties is a little thing.
It is a food source for them.
Right.
Just in case they're out or they need just a little extra boost. It's got bee health in them, so that helps them out too.
Right. I am watching them pack some big old hunks of white and yellow pollen in. What do you think that is?
It's a lot of these maple trees and box elders. So there's a small flowers on the
Stuff's
ground, real
making me-
close to the ground.
Stuff's making me sneeze right now.
Yep.
When you pop this top, it hadn't been popped for a while. What will you look for first time it's been open in a while? What do you want to see?
Brood.
Gotcha.
She should have quite a bit of brood in here. Usually about this time or 1st of March, it'd be a lot of drones.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking for worker brood. See the light colored brown?
Mm-hmm.
That's the brood. Now you can't see it from that distance, but there's a worm and eggs on this frame.
So you're liking what you're seeing.
Oh yes, she's doing really good. The next frames is more brood than that, starting out really good. And they're putting a lot of honey in too. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got honey. They're starting to store that honey in it right now. I'm gonna see if I can find her. As long as she's laying like this, she's fine. And all of them's workers. See your comb and see how smooth
Right.
it runs across? If it's drones, they'll be raised up because it's a bigger bee. Now there is drone cells, but I don't see no drones in them. And I don't see any drones in this box. And that's unusual for this time of year. So let's put her back together, put them back in the same way I took them out.
Now you're going to do something as simple as just closing that front door a little bit to keep the flies and such out, correct?
Yes, insects, flies, I've seen some wasps will move in and out because there's not a lot of guard bees. You have a slight die-off. Once it starts warming up a little bit better and it starts getting a big traffic jam in that little slot, then we'll open it back up.
All right, so Dr. Beehive, what's your assessment of my patients?
Assessment looks really good.
I like that.
At this stage, this early in the season, it looks really good. You ought to have pretty good honey flow this year.
I want honey.
You ought to have it. They're packing it in that super right now, so.
And
But
how much could I get out of this?
we have seen 3.5 to 3 3/4 gallon out of one super.
Wow.
couple more weeks, maybe a month, we need to flip that box. We need to get her laying in the bottom.
Let me ask you this, when am I gonna have honey?
It all depends, Tim, on the blooming season. The earliest is probably about the middle of June.
Oh, wow.
Maybe July.
Well, I want to shake your hand. Thank you much. I'm ready for the flip, and then piles of honey.
That butterfly fly.
I'll eat it.
Oh yeah, you better eat it,
I ain't
because there's
scared.
going to be a whole lot of it.
I hope so. Thank you, man.
You're mighty welcome.
All right, so we've got these eggs. They still have a little bit of coloring on, but that doesn't mean you have to throw them away,
Right.
Grandma. What are you going to do with them, Grandma?
We are going to make deviled eggs, and we have it in our cookbook,
What page?
page 2.
2.
All right, you're going to take this. This is a half a recipe. So tell us, break it down.
And everybody has their own recipe. This is
Right.
just what we do. And we like, what's special about ours is we're going to use our chow-chow that we made. We're going to cut them in half. See, and we're going to take the yolks. That's what we're going to save to stuff back in them. Read on my recipe. I can't, Nellie, tell me what I need.
Okay,
we're doing
so-
half a recipe.
We already hard-boiled the eggs. We peeled the shells off, got the eggs in half and separated the yolks. Now we add mayonnaise, mustard, relish, salt, and pepper to egg yolks, and then stir them.
Okay?
How much?
So how much mayonnaise? It says
mayonnaise?
half a cup, so we're going to do
half a cup of
quarter.
mayonnaise.
So we're
So
going
we're going to make a half a recipe.
yeah, I can kind of guess. What's a quarter cup? Well, it's about like a quarter.
Excuse me.
Okay.
How much mustard?
1/4 teaspoon of mustard.
So just about 1/8 of a thing of mustard. A little bit, okay?
1 tablespoon
our-
of garden relish.
This is our magic.
Chow. This is Grandma Sherry's recipe.
Yes, it is. How much? I'm going to put just about half of it.
Said 1 tablespoon.
So we'll do half. I mean, your
Okay.
mom's relish makes it good. Now we just
Next,
put it in.
we scoop mixture into egg whites and sprinkle with paprika.
All right, I can do that.
Just like that. Then we took our old ugly Easter eggs, peeled them all up, and we're recycling them.
And then eating them.
We're eating them after
And then
we're
digesting
recycling
them.
They don't look real fancy, but we're making them outside, so this isn't really. We're just kind of throwing them. We're camping, right?
We're kind of camping.
We're camping eggs.
By the way, after the s'mores get done, it starts to get dark. We're going to tell some scary stories.
I know about dragons.
Grandma, sprinkle some paprika. Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
All right, set that down. Let's get a pretty shot of it.
That's
Grandma's outside eggs. All right, can I? Because I'm starving
Yeah,
because
you
I
need
haven't
some.
had any brownie mix on the inside.
I'm full.
You're full? I'm not.
Taryn, you want to try one?
Okay.
Oh, Grandma.
I try one. You like it? Bring that- just try.
I'm gonna try.
I'll try a little bite of mine. See what you think. Just try a little bite. I think you'll like it.
Grandma, that's really good.
Grandma, what if we don't like it? They're good.
What do you think?
Not sure how much I like it. Oh, good. Good job, Grandma.
Yummy. Good job on the eggs, you guys.
Here's where this whole thing stands right now. Are you hungry for brats?
I'm
Smoky
starving.
brats? You want some smoky brats?
Lots of smoke.
Let's get some brats going. Same time we get the brats going, because they go quick. If there's any brownie mix left, we'll get the brownies started.
Yum. We're going to take 2 sticks of butter and 4 eggs and 2 cups of sugar, half a cup of cocoa, teaspoon of vanilla, teaspoon of cinnamon, half a tablespoon of salt, half a tablespoon of baking powder, 2 cups of flour. Whisk the butter and the cocoa and the eggs. Add all the ingredients left except for the marshmallows and the candy. We're going to get our Dutch oven up to 400 degrees and bake that for 15 minutes.
All right, now on the pan, one thing we got to remember, whether you got a 10-inch, a 12-inch, look at your chart. We'll show you this chart right here. Look how many coals you put on the top or the bottom. You can look at this online and find out where 400 degrees is, and that's how we're going to do it. I'm moving these out from under the bottom because I don't want the bottom to work anymore. We're going to put our candies on top. We're doing about 12 of them. Oh, we're going to crunch those up, spread those evenly around. I got these. They're made for s'mores, but you can lay them down a lot more evenly. You let the coals on the top so that'll melt. And we're going to put that on just for a little while longer. We've taken everything out from under the bottom. Let's let that go for a few more minutes till it melts. All right, dig in, guys.
Oh,
I've already got mine ready to go.
Huh.
I'm gonna get some macaroni and cheese here in a minute.
Okay.
Is it Karen, here's your plate.
Are the brats hot?
Oh, my, they're perfect. Now that I got us a good raging campfire going, we got some s'mores. Oh, I can think of all kinds of scary things that have happened to me.
And we have a cabin. No.
Well, we got a cabin,
We could run in the cabin.
but meanwhile, let's eat.
Oh my.
Oh, no, that's not any good.
Is that too big of a
Nah,
piece?
we shouldn't force them to eat that. Oh, my. Oh, my. This is a good time to talk about our Facebook page. Like it, Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. Also, check out timfarmerscountrykitchen.com. I'm not supposed to talk with my mouth full, but I can't stop eating s'mores. Check out some recipes you might not have seen before. Where does scary music come from? I'll tell you what happened. I was out fishing one night with my buddy Jeff. In the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the lake. Weren't catching any fish. Usually this place we catch fish all the time. I saw this huge light and this sound.
To order a cookbook or DVD of the show, please call 502-319-0487 or email timfarmerck@gmail.com.
Special thanks to Furniture World Superstore, Kinco Farm Fence Supplies, Tater Knob Pottery and Farm.
Funding for Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen is brought to you by the City of Stanford, Kentucky. Come back home to Stanford. Woods Equipment Company has every tool you need to make working the land as rewarding as hunting it.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one sec.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great.
And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.